Good afternoon, Frensham Heights, and happy Friday, happy new year, welcome back to 2026. And can I start by saying what a pleasure it has been to have our school community back together. January can often feel cold and miserable and sad and a bit drab, and there is no better place to be than Frensham Heights to warm your soul. I'm here in our lovely old tree house, which is in the final stage of its restoration. I bet it's never had a cement mixer and everything. But I thought it would be nice just to come and do this in here, because some people will never even have seen inside here. And so we are, I reckon, a couple of weeks away from a grand reopening, and we'll be inviting people in for parties and celebrations and snipping ribbons. But it's really nice to see progress taking place. It has been a busy start to the new year. I've had so far 2 evenings where I've sat restlessly watching the weather forecast, getting up several times in the night to check if there's loads and loads of snow and ice, and there hasn't been, which has been great news. But I suppose it's worth me just reminding parents especially that if we do have a problem opening the school due to snow or ice on either the school site or the roads, we will email you ideally by 7:30 in the morning at the latest if we can. We'll try and do it earlier than that, but there are some circumstances where we can't. We will also try and send you a text message, and I will put something on my Instagram as soon as any information is known. So just to remind people that that will be our process, which we almost certainly won't have to use. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of our year 11 and 13 students for such a purposeful start to your mock exams. I always say mock exams are much more difficult than the real thing because they come quicker at you. You have less time in between, less time to revise. They're much more stressful than the real thing. And that's probably a good thing because it means it feels a bit easier when you get to the summer. But I've been so impressed with the way you've all gone about it so far. Thank you very much indeed. There was some joyous time this morning for years 7 through to 12 as we began our rehearsals for house singing, which is one of my favourite events of the year. I'm not sure it's everybody's favourite event of the year, but it was great to see people going about that with such enthusiasm, and it was also lovely to pop into the Junior School Assembly and see some incredible performances from some very talented singers. So thank you so much to everybody who participated and supported. I think that's just about it from me today. We're kind of in exam mode here for the next week or so, and then lots more interesting things will start to happen. But like I say, it's a pleasure to see our community back together. I hope everyone's had a restful break, but I'm really glad you're back. Have a lovely weekend, and I will see you same time next week. Take care. Bye.